contact you all that has come to my church or you reach out to yours.
All
However you
right.
do.
That's cool.
A lack of understanding.
Right.
Ignorance is what's taking us off.
Yeah. And that's what we want. Don't we ain't against our people in no way, shape, or form. We want to sit down with the church. We want to, because we have to come we have to bring forth biblical solutions to the things that's going on in our community. Because women are ruling the households, which was never supposed to be that way, right? And listen, don't get it twisted. We understand all of the systematic things that happen to cause these things. What happened is we didn't fight. We stopped fighting. You understand what I'm saying? We stopped fighting. We just gave up. And it just was like, it is what it is. We accepted the condition. You understand? The black woman didn't have to accept welfare. You know what I'm saying? But we chose these things because we didn't want to struggle as much as we were struggling. Instead of saying, you know what? Forget all that. We gotta keep our family together. We gonna struggle together. You understand? We didn't do it. We didn't say that. You understand? We chose the system that they was putting on us. We stopped fighting after some time, right? And a part of it was because they was killing our leaders. By the time they started implementing these things, right, they was killing off our leaders. They was locking them up. You understand what I'm saying? So we didn't have no spiritual guidance. We didn't have nobody that was educated enough to teach us about these things. You understand? So all these things tie in together. But guess what? This information and this knowledge coming back to us in these last days.
Bring it out.
So now we can fix it. Now we can reverse it. Go ahead, sister. Go ahead, sister. No, you good. You good. I ain't. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes, ma'am. It is.
It is so jacked up.
It
So
is.
this is what
Bring it out.
I'm telling you.
Yes, ma'am.
So I was talking to him. I said, I want to contact you all and have you come to my church or you reach out to yours.
All
However
right.
you do.
That's cool.
A lack of understanding.
Right.
Ignorance is what's taking us off.
Yeah. And that's what we want. We ain't against our people in no way, shape, or form. We want to sit down with the church. We want to, because we have to come in and speak like we have to bring forth biblical solutions to the things that's going on in our community.
That's right.
So why not get together?
That's how it's supposed to be. And that's what we're here for. So all praises to the Most High for that. We gonna exchange information.
I already got it.
You already got it? Hey, all praises to the Most High. That's what we about. This is how we unify. It's the word of God that's gonna do it. It's the only thing that can do it. Right? So let me ask y'all this. With that being said, what is the road? Leave Ephesians 5. Because Christ wanted us to understand something when it comes to marriage, right? Ephesians 5, we'll say this the great mystery, like 29 or something, 32. Watch this, read. Verse 31, watch this, read.
Ephesians 5, verse 31. For this cause shall a man leave father and mother, and shall be joined unto his wife, and they two shall be one flesh.
Right, so this is a marriage, right? Watch this, read.
This is a great mystery. But I speak concerning Christ and the church.
He said this is a great mystery, but I speak concerning Christ in the church. Now we ain't gonna go too deep into that, but the point I want to make is Christ in the church is talking about the nation, right? The nation of Israel, right? The mystery is that the nation starts with marriage. This is the cornerstone of a nation. Is marriage between a man and a woman. That's the beginning of a nation. This is how we start the nation here. Marriage. You understand? And we're supposed to be saving ourselves for marriage. Some of us, way back, I ain't saving myself for marriage, because I ain't know. But I'm married now. You understand? I'm married now. Right? And I'm only with one woman. The same way we're supposed to only serve one God. You understand what I'm saying?
Bring it out.
So this is the understanding of the nation building. Marriage is right there. Because if you can rule your household, you can rule your nation. If you can rule your household, you can rule a nation.
That's right.
But you have to use God's laws to do so.
That's right.
Within your household gonna come with education, protection, right? Correction, judgment. All these things tie in to building a nation. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what we lack in our community. We don't understand correction. That's why when we get corrected, we get offended and we ready to fight. We don't understand judgment. That's why we keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. We don't understand what it means to rule our households anymore. You understand? That's why the black woman ruling the damn house. Even if a man is out, who usually got the final say so? The woman. He looking at his woman. When he, you know what I'm saying? When he want to spend some money, he got to talk to his woman. So on and so forth, right? I'm gonna give you an even better example. Your daughter wanna go to the damn prom. Let's say you like, nope, she ain't going. Who gonna defend her into going to the prom? That woman. You understand what I'm saying? She wanna wear her dress a little higher than normal. Father like, hell no. But that woman, that's just what they doing now. You know what I'm saying? You see it over and over again. Because you know what's going on. That woman's trying to live through their daughter.
Bring it out.
She's trying to live vicariously through her daughter. So she starts assuming and allowing certain things. You know what I'm saying? That the father wouldn't allow. And guess what's going to happen? Guess what's going to happen? Guess what's going to happen, sister? Guess what's going to happen with the daughter though?
It just ain't gonna be right.
It ain't gonna be right. And 9 times out of 10, she gonna end up pregnant in your house. You understand what I'm saying? So this is important to having a father rule in the household because we don't rule with our emotions. We rule with facts. Right. You know what I'm saying? What's the word? We know what's gonna happen. When something, you know what I'm saying? We know the results of things. We know how to analyze. We know how to strategize. We know how to foresee. We have foresight. You understand what I'm saying? And we rule, we follow, we go by a set of rules. We ain't go by a set of rules and we stick to them. We go by principles and we stick to them. We don't let our emotions. That's how you think so many the men who do survive the streets, how you think they do it? Because they stick to what they know. Right? They stick to what they know. They don't go off their emotions. They don't go off how they feel at the time. They go by what they know because it's survival out here. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't did that shit? You ain't playing games. Hold on. Look at this guy. What you doing, man? You subscribed yet? Subscribe right now. Do it.
And that's what men understand. We can't be living by our emotions, but we gonna die. And that's what we're trying to get the woman to understand. That's what we're trying to get our children to understand. It ain't about how you feel. It's life or death out here. You understand? Watch the read. So that's 26 and verse verse 9. Watch the read.
So the 26 and verse 9. The wonderful woman may be known in her haughty looks.
Right, the wonderful woman may be known in her haughty looks. So when you start seeing your daughter trying to dress a little more skimpy and all of that, she's trying to be a hoe. It just is what it is. She getting influenced by whores. You understand? Whether it's she watching on TV, whether it's friends at school or whatever the case may be, the father automatically sees. You understand? Right? Watch the read.
And if thy daughter be shameless,
If your daughter be shameless, because that's a shameless thing. She don't have no shame, right? But there's no shame in my game, right? She don't have, when she want to dress, you know, along with the building and stuff like that, she don't have no shame in herself. You understand? She don't have no shame. Watch the read.
keep her in strength.
It say keep her in straightness, not S-T-R-A-I-G-H-T. That means, this word straight, S-T-R-A-I-T, that means strict. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said keep it the road. It says keep her in strict lead. we have to be strict with our children. You understand? Because it's a Satan out here trying to devour them. Every chance they get. We have to be strict with our daughters. We have to be strict with our sons.
I gotta go.
How you doing, sister?
I got one last question for you.
Yo.
So I understand what you're saying.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Man is the head of the house.
Yes, ma'am. Right?
I don't have any children.
I get that. I was raised by a single mother, so I know what's going on.
See, you was raised by a woman better than me. I don't have no children. So when I get, like I do for my nieces and nephews,
Right.
I have a strong input.
Yeah.
So how does that, as far as me, nation do?
I can't tell you the truth. I got you. I know exactly where you get.
Right. I'm not trying to be a man.
No. I got you. You still need to be self-sustained, right? Because you're grown. You're an adult, right? You know what I'm saying? But this is what you need to do. Watch this, read.
So Rock 37 verse 12. But be continually with the godly man, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord, whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry.
Right. So we got a bunch of single sisters in our congregation, right? We do everything we can to guide these sisters, protect these sisters, instruct these sisters, direct these sisters. You know what I'm saying? They got sons, they got children. You know, the scripture talk about being a father to the fatherless, right? So what you have to do is be around godly men to get that spiritual guidance. You don't have a husband, so that's who you're going to seek counsel from. That's who you're going to seek advice from. These godly leaders that set up. You understand what I'm saying? And these men will help you find a husband. You understand? I'm just saying. But listen, but you still want to be married. You should want it, right? So, and I get what you're saying. You want to get yourself right and all that, right? You know what I'm saying?
I'm 45 years old. I'm pretty settled. It's just the fact
I get you.
if they don't stand for something,
That's the point. But when you're around godly men not going to allow you to get locked in with somebody that ain't standing on business.
Bring it out.
You understand what I'm saying? We don't tell you that nigga ain't with you. You understand what I'm saying? But we don't tell him you ain't with you. We're not allowing no whoredom. We ain't allowing no, we holding everybody accountable as well as ourselves to what this Bible says.
That's right.
We have to get built up to be leaders. You know, right. We have to, but as men, we understand. When we come to this Bible, as men, we understand we have to be built up to be leaders. And a husband is a leader. You have to be a leader before you become a husband. You have to have those qualities. The same way you as a woman, you have to have the qualities of a wife before a real man want to marry you.
That's right.
You understand? So we prepare ourselves for the things that the Lord is ordaining us to walk in. You understand? And we have to do it daily. We rehearsing the righteous act. That's the great mystery. It's the same thing with the kingdom. We prepare ourselves the same way you got to prepare for your wife. You got to prepare for your husband. You rehearse those righteous acts. You have to be there to become that. That's why Christ said the kingdom is within us. We got to be the kingdom before we get the damn kingdom, right? We have to establish it here. Christ got to see the kingdom here on earth. He got to see us as the children of Israel, you understand, rehearsing the righteous acts of the kingdom.
Bring it
All
out.
these things that we doing is going to be being done in the kingdom. He got to see that here on earth before he say, y'all ready now.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? That's the great mystery, sis. Right? So, what you got? Read it. Let's read it. Give me where it says, godly, what started, where is that, like verse? Same verse? Yeah, that's it. All praise. Read.
A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. But a godly woman is given to him that fears the Lord.
See that? So, if you a godly woman, if you're doing everything you need to do to be a godly woman, the Lord gonna give you a godly man.
That's right.
So you ain't gotta worry about that. All you gotta do is just keep taking counsel. Don't go against the counsel because it's coming from the Bible. You know, all praise to God. Says, y'all, that's stuck with you. All praise. So, you know what I'm saying? And embrace your natural her. Even if it's short, you know what I'm saying? We get at it. Embrace it. It's beautiful. And real men see it. You understand what I'm saying? This is what real men look at. Because as long as you got that in your head, ain't no real man. You know what I'm saying? If you do get, he ain't gonna be no real man. Superficial, right? So real men want natural, regardless of how it look. We love it because we know you know how to make it look good.
That's right.
You understand? Understand? Watch this. What you got? Read that.
Proverbs 11 verse 14. Where no counsel is, the people fall.
See that? Where no counsel is, the people fall. So even us being right here, we out here teaching, we take counsel every day.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's very obvious.
Yeah, but that's what it is. That's what it's about. The scriptures say, get that in Proverbs, what's that, 23, what is 6 and 23? The laws of light? Yeah. Laws of light. Watch this. Oh, you good, sister. This is the last one. I'm going to let you go. Watch this. Read.
Proverbs 6 and verse 23. But the commandment is a lamp.
The commandment is a lamp. Because what does a lamp do? It guides you. It allows you to see where you're going. Right? Read.
And the law is light.
Law is the light. Read.
And reproofs of instruction are the way of life.
So the way of life is correction. We got to be corrected our whole lives. You got to be. Because guess what? There's somebody older than you or with more experience than you that know they've been through it. So regardless of how old I get, there's always going to be somebody there that can correct me. I got to surround myself with people that's going to correct me, whether they older or younger. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know they're going to see what you don't see. Like, nah, you tripping. Or, nah, don't look at it that way. Or, nah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. So you gotta have those, you gotta have that counsel around you. That's the way of life.
Sons of God! We gonna take this city. We gonna take the kingdom. We gonna rule them hard. This is war! This is war! This is war! I'm lit for the win, well, to get it again. The Lord call it taking the kingdom. Want what's mine? Taking my time, turning and taking your freedom. Risen from the ashes, after the lashes. Call it a beautiful tragedy. We've been on the brink of insanity. It's the end of your days, our calamity. Adding in, grab a friend for the finale. Curtain call on a heathen. We want forever and a day. Why would the pastor lie and say it's your season? Drop a bomb on them, Hiroshima. Drop a bomb on them cause they need it. Scrub it down, planet need a cleaning. Vagabond gone like I'm dreaming.